That was stupid. I'm going to try that again. Hey guys, welcome back to Forgotten Motoring. Back on the SVX here. It's been a few weeks since I was able to video last. I'll have a couple clips in of it running and driving. Alrighty, y'all. I'm going to address what you guys have been screaming at me about probably in the videos, and that is the check engine light. Alright, so we're going to start the count. One long is 10, and 9 flashes is 19. Well, according to the guide, that means that is my fuel injector number 6 that is malfunctioning. Now, the way that you do that on an SVX is you power the car down, or not, turn the key off, insert one of the 2 blue jumpers into the second next to the notch on this black connector. Put your key in. It'll flash twice. That tells you you have a code. And then, like I said, one long for 10. And in this case, that's 9 check engine shorts. So, alright. Well, here's what's interesting about this. So what's interesting is I noticed that this intake was leaking, but this bolt right here is hand tight. So I'm thinking that I'm getting too much air on that intake right there. But our newest issue is it's not running. Some of y'all could have called this. Probably did. So for whatever reason, the fuel pump doesn't want to come back on. Probably something with the wiring that I missed. Probably something that maybe came loose that I didn't realize. So I'm going to go ahead, get inside. The battery's pretty low for me trying to start it earlier. So I'm just going to double check a few things. So the main thing I was running into here was this battery is the wrong battery. Clearly, that's for a Ruru over there, a Impreza. But it was wandering, and it bumped into my cam sensor right there, and I was having cutout issues. All right, y'all. I'm going to put you up next to the fuel pump. Let you hear it. I think the battery's about dead on this, so I've got to charge it. Give you a shot of that unsponsored Fabuloso right there. This should at least allow y'all to hear. I got nothing running, so I'm not going to try to start it. Like I said, the battery's low at the moment. I double checked my connector already. I might go ahead and just take all that equipment back out, all this, and go from there. There's also another little trick. Well, found a friend. Well, remnants of a friend. But what I was going to show you guys is besides my friend there. Alright, so what I was going to show you guys is right back there is a silver resistor. Now that silver resistor is known for also going out on these cars and causing major problems. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to jumper that and just make sure that's not the problem. I had 2 vehicles that had their fuel pumps go out. That it turned out that it was that resistor there. It's like a drop resistor. Also, I've got some new wheels for this. Yes, those are Mustang wheels. Yes, they were they're 15s, but that's okay. They got good tread on them. And yikes. That's what I've been rolling on here, guys. Well, I don't know if it's the full culprit, but that's not a fusible link, guys. That is a wire that is very crispy. That's a choice. Also, I'm gonna have to, there's one of the injector wires that got pinched a long time ago, and then definitely has some wire stripping, so I'm gonna have to clean that up. Still not 100% on why she won't start yet, but we're digging in. Alright, y'all. So I've already done a quick spray test with the Spanish starting fluid, and it does start, so I don't believe it's an issue with the ignition. Now, it could be one of two things. This was not that long ago, or when it was last driven, I should say. Throw in a code for the number 6 fuel injector. Well, that one that's got the damaged wiring is number 4, so I don't believe that's the problem. So what I'm going to do, I got this bottle right here. I'm going to take off this high pressure and verify that I even have the fuel pump going. And now I hear the fuel pump, I hear something in there. What is something? I don't know. I'm not a fan of these clamps there. Give it to this thing to be difficult. This thing is grumpy. So we're going to make it less grumpy. Well, sure see some fuel. Oop. Sure see a lot of fuel. Alright, so see it's empty. Stick that guy in there. There we go. That should be good enough. Alright. I don't know what y'all can see there. Nice shot of the engine. Get a little bit over there. Give her a cranker doodles. Y'all love that sound every time, don't you? Alright, so I do hear the relay click on and off. I do not have any fuel. I got a whole bunch of nothing. So I'm gonna open up that gas tank again, figure out what we got going on. We know the relay works. We know something's turning on in there. It's probably something that got jarred loose on accident last time I drove it. I was a little bit excited. Alrighty, y'all. So I've torn everything down enough to figure out that free fuel pump I got, the one that came with the car, unfortunately looks like it's pooped. So here's the ignition on, full 12 volts, or 11.5 because the battery's low. So boo, I guess I'll pull that out here real quick. As you can see, I already got a half part. I got zero fuel pressure, got a whole bunch of nothing. I did pop my microphones out because I've been working for about 20-30 minutes here to figure this out. Yeah, this sucks. I think I've probably got like 10 miles on this car on that fuel pump. Oh, hold on. Well, it says 9.7, so I'm going to say 13 miles on it. I probably had about 3 miles driving before I fixed that TCU. So, yeah. In case you're wondering, I'm gonna get back in here. This is not the most comfortable place for a 6'2" person. But if you look at that connector, if you look at that connector, those two are your fuel pump. They're on this side because if you turn it over, this is your fuel pump connector. As you can see, I've got a full bleeding tank because I'm a smart man. I'm a smart man, Jenny. Yeah, I wasn't planning on this fuel pump failing so quickly, he says ominously. Yeah, I'll get her pulled back out, I guess. So, that's the update. This video is actually supposed to be on doing a special surprise with that hood, because even though it looks like crap, I've got an idea to make it look slightly less like crap. That's a really pretty sunset. So yeah, that's where we're at. I'm gonna go ahead and slap her back together for now. Alrighty, y'all. Well, that was the update on the SVX. I know I haven't really done anything else revivally yet. I think the next thing, and once I get this running again and do one more little thing that I was planning on doing with this hood, is to get the Toyota Matrix that you guys may have seen in the background of some of these videos road ready. I don't know if we're going to be keeping it or not. I'm not a huge fan of our money pit Velociter. It's developing more money pit issues. I don't want to, but I originally bought that Matrix to alleviate some of the wear and tear on that Velociter before we traded in. It's not my favorite thing in the world. So yeah, this thing, hopefully this weekend I'll get this bad boy up and rocking and rolling. I know it's kind of a pile of junk, most y'all will probably agree, but that's fine. I love these cars so much. I hate these cars. I remember why I hate them, but I do love them at the same time. I will be getting back to the camper. I will be buying some plywood. I've said that a couple times and ran into some serious brick walls on my end. I overextended my budget a smidge between this car and that camper, and I'm going to fix that. I will be getting the floor in. That is a high priority, hopefully this weekend. I need to start working on the next step for that. The reason I originally bought it, I didn't buy it for the videos, I bought it for something else, so I need to go ahead and take care of it. But I'm signing off. This is Ryan of Forgotten Lettering. Please like, share, subscribe.